Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Elathrix, and of course, welcome back to the ever-adorable Bloodbound, with our newest warlord, who was actually our recent admiral. So we've now lost an admiral, we've got a new warlord, and apparently they are just so benevolent, they care about the happiness of our people, and also fostering xenophobic traits, but mostly the happiness of our people. Our adorableness cannot be denied. So in today's video, and being adorable, we are going to be focusing mostly on stealing populations from our neighbours. I really want some proper foundry worlds to be made. We need way more alloys, and we need way more energy. So a lot of these planets will be converted into energy worlds. This is a bad example, but still, and the others will become alloy foundries, which will be truly glorious. I also need to grab these two worlds. I'm also sending one of our construction vessels all the way over here to grab this planet. We need this system. This system will lock us out from most of the rest of the galaxy, and that will be great. Our only sort of weakness then are these wormholes. Now, a lot of people mentioned about these, and these are both a really fantastic strength and a weakness for our protection. The reason is, I don't know where these go. Enemies could easily jump through the wormhole after declaring war and just skip all of this altogether. But, in the same sort of idea, we could launch raiding parties, and since we're going to be the aggressors a lot of the time, until the endgame crisis, these will be strengths. During the endgame crisis, likely they will be weaknesses, because then, well, the endgame crisis can just jump in and, well, I can't just defend one area, which would have been glorious. We could have easily turned this world into a fortress world, no one could have got in without jump drives, and, well, that would have been great. Doesn't seem to be that way. So I am building some star bases here, here, and here. For now, they will be anchorages, but later on we can upgrade them into bastions if we need to. So, I'm just going to let everything play out. Hopefully by the end of the episode, our planets will look far more fleshed out, because we will have some willing workers serving under our adorable warlord. Most likely, we're going to be going after these fellows, the pacifists, the ones with the weaker fleets and more heads. I've also decided these are my favourite types of ships. Just look at how evil they look. I mean adorable. Look how adorable they look. Ah, how sweet. Hello there, caravanners. What do you want to give us? I don't know what that is, but I'm going to... Oh, actually, I do think I know what this is. I believe this either increases our energy production or our trade value, either of which, very, very good. So, let's go ahead and quickly grab everything we need for that. Look how many minerals we're producing at the moment. Deal!
Research complete.
And it was, yep, energy credits from jobs increased by 5%. Thank you very much. You will be the last ones we destroy. With our love. You know what I like? Colonies. And soon, we're going to increase our habitability. Now, this is a big deal. The reason is, at the moment, when our colonies are growing, let's try and find an example, like this one, for instance, we're struggling to have enough amenities. One of the reasons for this is because of this. Pop amenities usage increased by 30% because the habitability is below 100%. If we can keep on increasing that, then we use up less amenities. Now, later on, that's less of an issue because there's plenty of buildings, plenty of district stuff we can do to increase their happiness. But very early on, it's difficult since I really want to grab unity from every planet. Because I want as many of these sorted as soon as possible. I want adaptability, and I really want supremacy very soon. So, it's kind of making things difficult. Yeah, this one's just now about struggling. In fact, one of them had minus a second ago, and now I can't find it naturally. Either way, it's a really useful thing. It also makes everyone a bit cheaper.
They want to talk to us.
Ah, look. It has, like, doodly bobbly... I don't even know what to call those. The longer I look at the mouth, the weirder that looks. Were these always so animated? Good. You've stopped. Now keep to yourself, aliens! Ooh, a target. Once again, I never appreciate the artwork on the colony ships. Yep, these are definitely my favourite ship types at the moment. Okay, yes, more habitability, perfect. Ever since I just got the habitability increase, we went from a negative consumer goods to a positive consumer goods, and Yep, everyone's a lot happier now, because it's slightly less bad when it comes to habitability. It's now plus 20% rather than plus 30%, which is nice, and then it will decrease again once I get that tech. And considering how many worlds we have, it's a big deal. If I was going for a tall playstyle with less worlds, less population, honestly, it'd be less of a big issue, but since we have so many and I want to increase that, well, it stacks up fairly quickly.
Construction complete.
Is no one going to claim this world? I mean, if no one does, I'm just going to jump from there to there and then really fortify this section. Like, if I was either of you, I'd claim that now, because that's going to get bad for you otherwise. Now, one thing I really need to remember to do is this. Let's sell pretty much everything we have, because I need a lot of energy right now. I would like to start activating these campaigns. So, Fear campaign is more unity, education is leader experience, population, consumer goods upkeep is minus, which is great. This one, population growth increased. Now, we could also change their food policy to nutritional plentitude. Bonus happiness, bonus population growth, but plus 25% population food upkeep, which will be counted soon, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that because of the happiness will also increase stability, more resources, more happy little starfish. Of evil. They are going to start hating us as soon as we grab this system, but that's exactly what I'm about to do. So we need to build a bastion there as soon as possible. We've just researched the ability to make the second level of starbase, which is great, because we're going to need that, like, right now. Well, they figured it out. Sadly, that's not going to happen. So, back off over to here. We're still going to be making a station over here, so... Oh yeah, we sent all the scientists here when originally I didn't know everything was right here ready to kill us. Still, they're in the right place, because as soon as I clear the space amoebas, I want to explore over here, so just stay there, I suppose. We only have 2 worlds, we really need assisting research, and that's already happening, so... Have fun, I suppose.
Established. Special project complete.
Lovely. Our planets have just specialized, and it's hurting our energy and hurting our food quite fiercely, but plus 74 alloys per month, and the galactic market is coming soon. I've even just nominated our homeworld for the galactic market. I mean, how can you say no to our little faces? And if we do get this, it means the market will be cheaper for us with less fees, and these alloys will be worth an absolute fortune. We are going to be selling weapons to all, spreading joy throughout the galaxy. An urgent missive from the Prime explains that a number of now former members of the whatever they are seek political asylum on the planet. The local administration has seen fit to pass the decision of what to do with them up the chain of command. Sure.
Construction complete.
Did we just get more people?
New frontiers established.
You're gonna regret that. Like, seriously. I mean, welcome aboard. New workers? Of all the places to go, though, that is not the correct choice. Wow, getting a lot of laborers on this planet. In that case, this will be our new food resort. Food resort? That's what it's called. Our new agri-world. Which scientist were you? Okay, you were actually one which I need, so let's go ahead and grab you and continue to assist research. Words! Why are we not friends today? What did I do? We are now building up our fleet, including destroyers, which I've set to artillery mode. I've never really done this in the past. People keep telling me it's good, and honestly, I love the design of the artillery bow. Just look at that. Just a doom laser. Okay, we have the marketplace, and did it work? No! Really? Well, that's a poop. Turns out, nope, we did not get the galactic marketplace in our own world. Well, on the upside still, alloys are going to start fluctuating in price heavily as time goes by. Mostly making them more and more expensive, so that's good for us at least. And we're about to get loads of these motes and loads of this gas, which is, well, more money. Random marauder ships? Yes, please. Whoa. Not particularly weak random ships. Okay, send the marauders with all the rest of the fleets to rendezvous over here. Oh look, suddenly everyone looks a lot more equivalent to us. Lovely. And look, we now have destroyers and everything at the back. How lovely. We have our Smile class and our Hugs class. Yay! Time to cause some planetary devastation. Hi, caravans. That was weird. Yeah, make sure they're all on the correct raiding stance. Lovely. Also, over here, I am now changing our bastion into a bastion / starport and adding defensive structures. This will really stop people getting past us, and soon we can also break through that as well. I don't know how well these destroyers are going to do as artillery pieces, but they're going to look awesome. Just loads of long-range, lasery death. Oh, we need our anchorages upgraded, like, now, please. Is there a reason why your fleet power is so ridiculously low? Seriously, for some reason, this fleet only has a fleet power of 800. Why? You have the standard corvettes, like everyone else does.
Construction complete.
And I split you and suddenly you gain your strength back. I'm guessing that was just a bit of a, weird moment there in the game. Let's add some leaders, one of which was not one of our Empire species, but still. Lovely. Making one more destroyer for that group. Fantastic. That brings us to over 6,000 fleet power, which should be enough to hopefully at least stay here and just bombard and bombard and bombard until we take everything. All their people will be ours, and all our planets will flourish because of it. Speaking of which, more food there. Let's wait until that's done, clear the way here, send out our scientists, we can instantly grab a new world, which is fantastic. We also need to start setting up our trade routes soon. Because we have a lot of planets right now which aren't giving us their trade value. I mean, just look over here, that's like 30 energy just going to waste right now. Now, I was waiting because we're going to need bastions to defend the trade routes. It's all going to be quite expensive. Early on, it's not worth it. Now, it's beginning to be worth it. So as soon as I have some more star bases, that's what I'm going to be spending them on. Ah, okay, so that's what's over there. In that case, reverse. Reverse, reverse, reverse. We do not want to clear the aliens. It's stopping them from taking this world. Whoa, that is a serious looking empire. Interesting. Very interesting. Still, oh darn. Did we just kill them instantly? Guys! You're not meant to do that. Well, I might as well grab the debris then. Grab the debris and survey it. I want the world there, so sure. Now, one thing I want to do quickly with our ships is I want them to all have regenerative hull tissue, because I like it. I like being able to stay in the fight for longer, and that way we don't need to sit somewhere to repair. So both our shields and our hull will heal. Well, I mean, our shields always will, but this means our hull can heal by itself as well. Not particularly fast, but it's nice.
Graded.
It's weird buying alloys after all this time making and selling it. But there we go. Hopefully that means we can get all of these started as soon as possible, which will be very, very nice indeed. How much are you going to cost? Oh, of course, the shipyard there only has a single shipyard. I forgot about that. Naturally, a scientist dies. Hello, 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 our lovely neighbors. Plunder!
We have declared war, because some people have to learn the hard way.
For a second, I forgot we have the xenophile voice.
Construction complete.
We have declared war, because some people need to learn the hard way. Yep, that's it. They're the problem, not us. And look, our neighbours are currently at war with them as well, which is fantastic, so they're not exactly in a good position to defend themselves. Which is fine by me. Oh, look, ships!
Complete.
Come on, I want to see my stuff fight! Oh, come on, I just upgraded your thrusters and everything, you're still so slow. We need more tech, desperately. Let us help! Oh. Either way, begin bombardment of their planet.
Construction complete.
Wait, crystal-infused plating? Really? I thought that would be... Here, do I just actually have crystal-infused plating, or... It just gave me the option for that. Did I actually get the research or not? Weird.
Construction complete.
Bask in our shiny wrath. Look at these lasers. How cool is that? I don't care if it's effective or not. That's just bloody awesome. Okay, lads, stick together. Let's begin bombardment of the planet. Oh, that's a quick bit of devastation. Yet that planet's going to be ruined so quickly. Which I am completely okay with. Well, that's annoying, because our allies, the fellows who are also attacking here now. It's changed from raiding to regular orbital bombardment. I'm not stealing anyone. I'll stay here for a little bit longer, but yeah, it seems like at this stage we would have stole someone. In fact, someone died a second ago. You're ruining all of our fun! Come on, that's just mean. I'll go to the next planet. Or we could start stealing the primitives, I mean. No, I'd rather weaken them. Let's go here. Hopefully this time we can take some people. You know, our job. You're stopping us from doing our jobs, lads. Bloody mean.
Construction complete.
Now, one thing I want to do is migration controls. If I have migration controls, I can still force them to move, right? It's just that at the moment we are having them sort of appearing on a lot of planets. Oh, that's fine, because we can always just move them later. It's no big issue. Excellent, we are moving the Hydras to... Which one are we moving them to? Exactly this one. I guess it doesn't really matter about their habitability, does it? Because their upkeep is just food. Yep, that's fine. Continue. And again, we can always move them later to more suitable worlds. We are going to leave all their planets completely useless.
Aggressors spotted.
Ooh, where? You're going to lose, though. This station is significantly stronger than that fleet, so goodbye?
Station under attack. Construction complete.
There's only 2 people left on this planet, and it seems to have either slowed down to a crawl or it's just not collecting them. It says we won't abduct the last population, but it's been ages now, so I'm just going to move on to this planet, which we originally wanted to grab. And we can also take out this small fleet.
Complete.
Lovely. Did you know that I like lasers? Burn them all horribly. Maim, burn, kill for the blood god. Yeah, I really love these artillery destroyers. Don't know how good they are, but I bloody love them. So if we win this, we get 1,000 minerals and 1,000 energy from the enemy, which is cool. Oh, and it also reduces their mineral and energy production, so it's also a weaken, like it seriously weakens them. In addition to the fact we're stealing their populations and thus their worlds are losing all specialization. Like this world here now is, essentially, it's a beginner's colony again. It was something else, but now, yep, it's just a basic colony. If we can do that to a few more, then that's truly, truly fantastic. Okay, yep, more research labs, lovely, everyone else is already upgrading, great. Need to move these fellows around later.
Construction complete.
How about some bribery? You like bribes, right? You're an enlightened species. Lovely. Not non-aggression, but I would like a commercial pact. And eventually a research agreement. I just want to keep these borders open, that's all. The problem is, they have defensive packs with 2 groups I actually want to attack, which is really annoying. How about these fellows here, the birdie-looking fellows? It's a hive mind. The reason why that's annoying is because hive mind populations can't survive on our planet, so I think I can still purge them. Oh, yeah, I can still purge them, but I can't use forced labor, so I can't get any resources from it. So with these fellows, I guess it's just take their space. Ooh, although, because these have a defensive pact with these, I could use them to proxy a war against these guys, because these also have closed borders. Yeah, they can't attack us without going through all the way here, so it's still only a fight going this way, and by declaring war on these, I'm only fighting these 2 and not these 2. Okay, yep, that sounded weird, but essentially, fighting the hive mind to fight these, we get more populations, everybody's upset other than us. Okay, we've just finished adaptability. Now, what do we want? Grasp of the Void is actually pretty good right now, but the thing is, I want to save up for either Engineered Evolution or the Flesh is Weak. I still don't know which of these 2 I want to go with, because they are both so good. The Flesh is Weak is fantastic because of the whole adaptability thing. Cyborgs are very adaptive and they have an increased lifespan. It makes our populations very powerful and it gives them a bonus, I believe, research, if they're researchers and stuff like that. Engineered Evolution is not as powerful as the other 2 to begin with, but then Evolutionary Mastery is very powerful. And it also allows us to have Gene Seed Tailoring, which allows us to have Gene Warriors, which would be so Blood God. Don't know. Really don't know. For now, just leaving it. How goes the bombardment? By the looks of things, we've grabbed pretty much everyone. Yep, only 2. For some reason, it slows down at 2. Even though it says it will stop at 1. So let's go over here and do the same again. Reduce their planets to nothing but ash. Okay, that's a really strong fleet there. 3k. Well, we're going to win, but we're going to lose a lot of our fleet as well. Here's hoping they use lots of missiles. Yep, that's a definite victory.
Construction complete.
Losing quite a few, but there goes their fleet. Now we go after the station. And let's send in one of our scientists, shall we? Let's get all these lovely debris. So. Why can't you go here? You can go there. You can go there. You can't go there. Oh, we don't have the stations. Well, I'll grab that in a second then. I'll send one of our fleets back. Okay, so 2 of you. Begin bombardment. Our weakest one. You go off in this direction and let's grab the system so that our scientists can come in and grab all that lovely free tech. Now here's one thing I should do. Who is our best worker population? Minus housing is great. They're kind of useless. Okay, yep, so apparently you are our best worker. So the other 2, I'm afraid you are going to have, if I can find the thing, population controls enabled, because I don't really care about your happiness, and I just don't want as many of you. Later on, you may end up becoming undesirables once I have enough of the other worker species. Well done,
They're
Hydra.
Fighting. Stop fighting. New frontiers established.
They're fighting. Stop fighting. I'm so glad we picked that voice for this empire. I love that. Lovely. The Research Institute is now researched. And we're also getting the extra civic slot. Lots and lots of lovely things are finally being researched. It's about time. we actually, you know, do research, really. Gonna grab all this quickly. We're actually getting close to winning. Then we'll go for their homeworld. If we can completely devastate their homeworld as well and take all of those populations, well, our planets are going to be a very, very upgraded, and theirs are going to look very, very bad.
Salvage preserved.
And we're getting research. That's one more planet finished off and completely devastated. Now we go for the homeworld. This is really going to hurt them. But yeah, on a serious note, if we do take out the homeworld in the same way we've taken out the rest of the worlds, this is essentially done. I can't see how they could possibly come back from this. All of their worlds, all of their populations suddenly removed. Their income, their science, their everything is just gone. I can see why this is such a powerful playstyle now. Behold the despoilers! Ah. Swapping targets, it seems like they are really heavily defending their capital, which makes sense. Honestly, that's not strong enough to defeat all three of our fleets, but in combination with the station, it kind of is. So he is hoping that these fellows do the work for— Wow! We've got to have done the work for them here, haven't we? We've just removed all of their army, and it's like, if we land here, we win. Yep, you will. On the upside, though, I am now also making some cruisers, which will be reinforcing us very, very soon. The Cuddle-class cruisers. Ooh, primitives. Ooh, wow, what a nice world. Can I claim this? Whoa, I could. There's this random world in the middle of nowhere, but look how many minerals that could give us. That would be an awesome mining world. And since later on I am aiming to go with, where are you? The Archaeology project. We are going to need lots of minerals. But for now, bombs away. We have been victorious! Which means we get energy and minerals, and the enemy's output has been heavily decreased. Okay, all of you get there. You need to be upgraded. We have better shields now, and all of you desperately need caravanners. But still, great. Also, these are now fighting these, so it's a perfect time to declare war with the hive mind, and thus declare war with these. So, as soon as possible, please. And look! We have our very first little baby cruiser. So I've decided to add population controls even to the Hydra. The reason is, we have more than enough workers at the moment. We have over 100 total of these lovely, lovely owned workers. We don't need any more. What we need is just more of the specialists. So for now, we're only growing the lovely little adorable creatures and leaving these behind. Because honestly, every time we go to war, we're bound to get loads more population anyway. We just don't need them to grow naturally and prevent us from getting more of these. So, the adorable little things win. So it's a little bit odd, but I've decided we're going down the route of Harmony next. Although Supremacy is the more obvious choice, I think Harmony overall will be more beneficial, and honestly, it's just something I don't normally go with this type of empire, and I think it's going to be fantastic. We have less amenities usage, and we have less food consumption, and eventually more stability, which this will also give. Essentially, all of our planets will simply be producing more resources. Wow, this one needs more amenities. See? Told you we needed it, and that's because I've just went with an extra research labs by mistake. I'll fix that in a second. Either way, more stability equals more resources from jobs equals more everything. And less food consumption is good as well, because, well, that means food equals more money, since we can just sell it. Well, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's episode. We have won our first war, our planets are looking better than ever, and are rapidly increasing in power, and I'm already looking for our second battle. Although we won't be claiming much territory, once we're strong enough, we will be making vassals and tributaries. Well, mostly tributaries. I don't want to have a truly huge empire. I want a really, really upgraded sort of medium empire, so somewhere in the middle between a tall and a wide playstyle. And I think we are starting to see that happen, and honestly, I think it's going to turn out quite well. I don't want to span the entire galaxy, I just want the galaxy working for us. And well, these are definitely going to be our first target, since now their planets lie mostly in utter and complete ruin. They're still devastated from our attack, and it's going to take a very long time for their populations to increase again. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. In the next video, more glorious warfare. Thank you, and goodbye.